Deuteronomy 11:26 through 28. I am giving you the choice today between God's blessing or God's curse. There will be blessing if you obey the commandments of the Lord your God that I am giving you today, and a curse if you refuse them and worship the gods of other nations. The Living Bible. Blessing or curse. Sometimes we tend to think the lives we live are so predetermined that nothing we do or say will change the course of God's hand upon us. How far that is from the truth. This portion of Scripture gives us an understanding that blessings and curses upon our lives are directly tied to our choices. Moses, speaking to the children of Israel, tells them that even after all this time of being under God's direct blessing in the wilderness, they have a choice. You can live as a blessed people or you can live as a cursed people. The choice for us is the same. But there's a catch. If you obey the Lord, the Word says we will experience blessing. If we don't and worship other gods, we will experience a curse on our lives. It might be a good thing to do a little inventory. Am I experiencing blessing or curses in my life? Be careful you do not equate difficult times with a curse and easy times with a blessing. We often get in trouble by thinking just because we are having some difficulty in life, it is because we're not obeying God, or just because things are going well, we are obeying God. The important issue here is, are we obeying God? When confronted with moral choices, what path do we take? When confronted with how we treat others, what path do we take? When we have a choice to say or do the righteous thing or the humanly natural thing, what choice do we make? Sometimes what feels right is merely giving in to our human nature, and what feels wrong is doing things God's way. One other thought about this. How do we define blessing or curse? We tend to look for some sort of financial or material blessing to drop out of the sky when we obey God. While that may be a part of God's blessing, what I believe is far more important is the soul feeling you get when you have done what is right in the sight of God. Walking away from choices knowing you have kept the commandments of God. In my book, there is no greater blessing than putting my head on the pillow at night, knowing there is nothing between me and my God. The blessing of going to sleep at night and not worry about waking up on earth or waking up in heaven. A clean heart and a clear conscience is the greatest blessing of all. So blessings or curses, the choice is yours.